Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake, and today I'm here to talk about the PC 1.0 update number 2 for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And it's not a very big update, but it's definitely worth talking about, just so you're up to speed on what's going on, and that way you don't have to go and read yourself. But if you do want to go and read yourself, I do highly recommend it, because they have very, more detailed comments, and the creators have actual stuff to say in the beginning that isn't just feature related. Very interesting stuff. I do recommend you read it. Anyways, let's get right into some of the new stuff that was added. Two big things that aren't so big, actually, that it's hard to, that doesn't really make sense. It kind of conflicts with what I just said. First off, the hot bowls have been removed, and you might be going, what? Where were all these bowls at? I never saw these bowls. And by hot bowl, if you didn't know what that meant, basically the energy drinks in the game were called hot bowls if you ever read the actual picture. Basically because, as everybody knows, they do look like Red Bulls. But now they're going to be, I don't actually know what the name is called. They've just been changed. They now kind of look more like a beer can to me, but they're still called an energy drink. I believe they have a face on them. It's just a new can design, and it's funny because I haven't seen anybody confirm or deny whether Red Bull got onto them, or maybe PUBG creators maybe they reached out about a sponsorship and Red Bull said, no, you're already giving us free sponsorship. Because basically, the hot bowl thing is like free money for Red Bull. I mean, it already looks like a Red Bull, and heck, when I see them, I think about drinking a Red Bull. Anyways, so apparently that's been changed for, I don't know if it's possibly just avoiding copyright issues, but they just are getting out of the hot bowl thing, and it's now a new can design. Still does the same thing, it's still an energy drink, and that's all there is to say about that. You also can claim some free battle points, which are really just compensation for apparently they weren't giving out the correct amount of battle points in the beginning when PC 1.0 initially launched. So I logged on, and I'm not joking, I got 15,000 battle points. I want to say gifted to me, but apparently I've already earned them in the past. Not too sure what that's about, but apparently they were giving out the not correct amounts, which I did see a little bit about that on Reddit. People would get a win, and they'd only get like 50 battle points. They'd be like, what the heck, I'm supposed to get like 1,000 for a win. So apparently everybody's getting compensated for that, so you can log on to PUBG before, I believe it's February 20th, I believe. So log on before February 20th to claim your free compensation of battle points. If you've played quite a bit, you probably will have quite a bit of battle points waiting for you. I had played a lot, so I had about 15,000 waiting for me, which was quite a nice surprise to find. Added to the world of PUBG, there were some more objects and cover placed around the city La Bendita on Miramar, the new desert map, to increase the amount of cover, which is really nice because I think that map in general there needs to be some more cover. There's quite a bit, and I see the fun of fighting in the desert hills and laying down prone behind rocks, and generally it's pretty good, especially even in the wide fields with hay bales in it. But there are some fields of just complete and utter openness, and while it looks beautiful, you're dumb if you run through that. Like, you're going to get spotted, you're going to get shot, there's no cover, unless you know how to wiggle very, very, very well. To the gameplay, apparently they reduced the visible distance when parachuting down. This apparently optimizes the server and gives you a little bit better performance at the early phases of the game. Which I do notice, like if let's say I average anywhere from 60 to 75 FPS normally, my beginning frames from the time I bail out of the plane to maybe 2 minutes into looting, like actually on the ground looting, I'm back down to 45 to 55 frames, maybe even 30. Like, it's just these big jumps, and that's hopefully what they're talking about there, is that the initial view distance has been reduced, and I actually didn't even notice it. I may have noticed the more frames, but I did not notice any view distance reducing when I played the game, so don't be afraid about that, I don't think, personally. The UI has apparently had the squad team colors have been adjusted to better reflect the call-out names, yellow, orange, blue, and green, and adjusted the squad team colors to make them more consistent between different colorblind options. So I guess that is nice. I didn't actually notice this. I haven't played any squads yet since the update number 2. So let me know if you guys have played it and noticed these better colors. But of course, it's good. Apparently, it's all good news. They've also added a function where a player can select more detailed criteria for the cheating category. So you can choose from multiple items, or you can just report without selecting any of them. So that's kind of interesting. It's like if you're really lazy and you're just like, oh my gosh, that was cheating. I don't know how he cheated. He either X-rayed me, he either aimbotted me, or he either just killed me with his mind. You can just hit report, okay? Or you can go to more detailed functions of reporting, which, I mean, the more detailed thing is definitely a better improvement, but the whole idea of just clicking report, I don't know. I guess you can do it, but I would recommend going into more detail if you actually want anything to matter. The replay system has been adjusted quite a bit. I won't go through all of this, but the keys and controls for the replay system are a little wonky, but you guys should totally check it out. It is such a cool system. It's a lot like the theater system from like Call of Duty, if you remember that. I don't know if they still have that, but it's a very cool system of being able to free camera, watch everybody's moves, slow down time, speed up time, reverse time, all these cool things. And the controls are a bit wonky, and apparently they've been updating those. And they're a little hard to learn, but just to have a little chart up of how the controls go, and maybe it'll make it easier for you. But yeah, make sure you try that replay system that it got added in 1.0. Very, very cool feature that a lot of people don't actually know about, at least my friends. Now, there have been a lot of bug fixes. I won't even go through all of them. There will be a picture on screen of these bug fixes, though, and of course, a link in the description to this PC 1.0 number 2 update. There were some new contents added to the game, and these are 2 new crates. Apparently, you can open a free crate, and you can also open a paid crate box with it's called the Early Bird Key, which is purchasable in the Steam market. There's a new Desperado crate, a Biker crate, and then of course the Wanderer and Survivor crate. So apparently when you click buy with your new key, like normally you go to the buying system where you click rewards, let's say it's 700 battle points, you click buy, you have a chance of getting either a Wanderer crate or Survivor crate up to this point. Basically, there's 2 different crates. Now there's going to be a total of 4 crates. The 2 we already had, the Wanderer and Survivor, along with the Desperado and Biker. The Desperado, you have a 40% chance of getting currently. I don't think that's going to stick forever, but that's just to kind of reward people for the new crate system. I don't know. In that crate, you will need a key to open, which is purchasable from the Steam market, and also the Biker crate, which is the new free crate box. So they actually added a new free crate, which is kind of cool. I can't say I hate the idea of paid crates. It's too bad. But for them, I mean, they're going to sell all these copies, and to continue work on the game, they're going to want to have some incentive microtransactions. And the fact that they're actually giving us items you can sell in the Steam market to then in turn buy these keys, I could have actually, if I sold all my crates right now, I could have about $20 worth of items. And that's just from, I've not spent any money on PUBG besides the initial buy of the game. In that link, you click in the description to look at this actual update data and all that. You can actually read all the exact percentages of the items you can get outside of these 2 crates. So the Desperado crate, which is purchasable, you can actually see that I believe the most rare item, the cloth mask, you only have a 0.16 chance of getting it. And the highest chance of getting anything is the sleeveless turtleneck top, which I think looks pretty funny. You'll have a whole 8% of getting. So there's actually quite a good distribution of chances of getting items in here. Compared to the Biker crate, there's actually an item you only have a 0.01% chance. I'm not talking 1% chance, a 0.01% chance. So there are some crazy low percentage items in these crates. Fun stuff, kind of weird stuff. You might have your own opinions on it. Make sure you can leave those in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel for more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds content, and also make sure to keep an eye out for my live streams that I've been doing recently. I kind of do them at random times because as a college student, I can't really have a set schedule for when I'm not going to have homework or exams and stuff. But I do like to live stream, so make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and drop a comment in the comment section down below. And I hope to see all of you in my next live stream and or video. Thanks for watching.